Good afternoon, folks. Today's Terra Nova Tuesday is going to be a little bit different, not least because I am still recovering from a significant bout of sickness, but also because today I'm doing a little bit of a public service announcement sort of deal. So as you can tell by the thumbnail, there's a couple of stories on one of the local news services about a couple of scams that are going on. And one, of course, is called cyber theft. The other is just being called a credit card scam. They're still scams, regardless. Settle down. So, we'll just go through these stories real quick. Obviously, I'm not going to put a lot of strain on my voice today. And once that's done, then you guys will be told to have a good day whether you want to or not. Anyway, moving to the thumbnail briefly, you can see there's the first story we'll cover is the tech expert warning of a new cyber theft tactic, and the second is a Mount Pearl businessman warning of a credit card scam after he loses some money. So, to start, we will go with this story. A tech expert is warning of a new cyber theft tactic using public USB ports. And, of course, he's warning of the dangers of using public ports. Many of these ports are strategically placed for people to recharge their phones, often near airport gates, metro buses, coffee shops, other travel-friendly locations. However, Kevin Andrews warns that those who use those ports, may be the victims of juice jacking, as a USB cord opens up a data pathway between the device and the power source. He says the device owner cannot see what the USB port plugs into, meaning cybercriminals can copy data without the owner ever knowing. Andrews says it is best to avoid the station by charging your phone when you are not using it, or by using a different method to charge your phone. He suggests using a wall outlet, as data cannot be transferred through those power sources. And that is an incredibly short piece of story. And I have to admit to being somewhat curious about the mechanism that would allow that, but I do agree. It is definitely in your best interest to avoid using a USB port in public. Generally, it's not a bad choice to avoid using a USB port in general, but we will, sorry, I'm being a bit of a boomer there. So, as I said, this is going to be a very short one. So I'll move on to the second story now. A Mount Pearl businessman warns of credit card scam after losing tens of thousands of dollars. And, of course, Mount Pearl businessman is offering a warning to other business owners after he was defrauded of tens of thousands of dollars worth of merchandise. So this makes it look like he lost money through a credit card. This is bad journalism. This is bad journalism, VOCM. You are supposed to be informing people of the things they should be concerned about here in your headline, especially when it's a scam headline. Why are you using misleading wording? Is it because you're just undereducated, or is it because you just don't care? In any case, moving along. Rohit Verma, director of the Newfoundland Gold Factory on Commonwealth Avenue in Mount Pearl, says he was contacted by a man in Montreal in November in response to an Instagram ad they posted. Verma was in conversation with the man on the phone who asked to see a sample of some of their merchandise. After Verma sent him a few photos of some of their pieces, the man settled on an item and agreed to pay by credit card over the phone. Verma says he verified the credit card information, the caller's identification, and everything seemed fine. The item was shipped and payment was received. The same customer contacted them again, ordered a few more items, all of which were shipped out and payment received. Sometime later? Really? Seriously, VOCM, who writes your friggin' copy? Sometime later, Verma was contacted by the bank with some bad news. The bank told him they had been contacted by a customer who reported fraudulent activity on their credit card, and all the purchases were fraudulent. He contacted the RNC, but hasn't received any updates. For those of you who don't know, the RNC is the Royal Newfoundland Constabulary. That is the St. John's Police Force. In the meantime, he's out $100,000, and he doesn't know where to turn next. He's warning area businesses to be especially vigilant when taking credit card payments over the phone. Okay. I assume, in the same way that credit card companies will protect their customers from fraud, that this business owner could have had some form of insurance or what have you to at least recoup some of these losses. Personally, I'm not 100% sure. And I'm just looking at some of the other stories. There's really nothing of significant interest today. As I said, I'm not feeling well still. Mostly my voice is not recovered, so I do apologize, but it doesn't look like there's going to be anything tomorrow for a read by Jorj on Wednesday. Simply put, I don't think my voice will be recovered significantly enough to be able to read the first chapter of a story tonight. I'm hopeful, but who knows? In any case, guys, I do hope you're having a good day. I certainly hope you're having a better day than I am. And as usual, I hope you continue to have good days. And rise again until lambs become lions. Bye-bye. Yes, I would like to stop recording.